Hello everyone, Lachlan here. So I figured I'd do a quick video that's going to be sort of fanfiction ideas. This isn't scripted for anyone asks. It's just going to be sort of off top of the head. If you don't know the series mentioned in the title, Gate, this is referring to an anime slash manga. Gate and thus JSFDF 4 here. That's like roughly the title from my memory. Um, Old series. It is a really old series. Like I remember this way back when. Like I remember sort of hearing about it a couple of years after it launched, after it sort of became a thing, and then it sort of when you know about a franchise and it's sort of like it never nothing happens to it with it. It's like it launches, people know about it, but no one really continues it. Like it doesn't get continued. It doesn't. Um, Nothing really happens. Nothing happens with the franchise. Anyway, fanfiction ideas. So I've already said in a video that I'd be doing videos and or live streams about ideas that I have with fanfiction. And with live streams, this is going to be a bit rambly. This is going to be a bit all over the place. If it seems like I'm sort of talking all over the place, and it seems like I don't know what I'm talking about, well, because I don't. Um, Also, I'll just be playing some Hearts of Iron whilst whilst I talk. So if it seems like I'm distracted, you know why. Um, I'm sorry if I go silent. Also, sorry if you hear any background noise. Because I'm just sort of thinking. Because one of the things with the gate, get you call it anime, um, is sort of the opening a portal to another world, or the sudden, um, like an opening of an alternate world onto Earth, and how sort of that idea sort of became a certain fan fiction. Like if you look at some of the Song of Ice and Fire fan fiction, you'll find some fan fiction that sort of goes into that idea, and it is interesting. So like an alternate world, like there's some Song of Ice and Fire fan fiction. There's like two, I think maybe three fan fiction that sort of come to mind, where suddenly there's an alternate portal, or yeah, like a portal or something like that. Suddenly opens between Westeros and sorry, suddenly lost train of thought. Suddenly between our world and Westeros. There's one fanfic that comes to mind. Guns, Germs, and Steel. Quickly, Song of Guns, Germs, and Steel. This fanfiction, it's pretty good. If you want to read it, I'll put it in chat to anyone who wants to read it. I'll post both links to fanfiction.net. So if you want to read this fanfiction, it's pretty good. It sort of began to derail itself as time has gone on. My viewpoint. Um, Basically, it's sort of a portal between Song of Ice and Fire's Westeros and Australia, sort of opening and sort of the ramifications of that. So here's the link that posts. Um, I might just put that up, or I might also just go on YouTube and sort of do the same thing, so post a link. Okay, good. Just checking to see if the link has posted. So if you want to check out that fanfiction, you can. It's not that bad. It has, as I've just said, derailed in the second chapter because the author, not second chapter, second book, because the author decided to have the stories be more like 2 books instead of like the first book, as I'll call it, because that's what the author is calling it, has 68 chapters, and the second book has 36 chapters. Some folk have mentioned in their opinion, like the story has, in their eyes, has derailed, and sort of just, this isn't me blaming the author. I get, if you want to write fan fiction, people will enjoy it. Some people will, some people won't. That's just the risk with fan fiction. Folk won't enjoy certain works. You just gotta live with it. Sorry if I keep hitting the microphone. And actually, I guess what comes to mind is sort of with some fan fiction is the beginning of the fan fiction is well put together. This isn't me talking about the fan fiction I've just posted in the comments. Yes. It's more like the beginning of the fan fiction is well written, but then it sort of continues on, and you see the problems emerge, and sorry, and you see the problems emerge, and then you see sort of as I just said, problems of things being written poorly, and yeah, you see that a lot. And like the way you see, like some fan fiction is the concept, like you really enjoy the concept, but the way it's executed slowly but surely begins to worsen and worsen until you notice that it's more flawed than not. And there's nothing wrong with enjoying a flawed piece of media. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just that some folk won't acknowledge it because it's their piece of media. They like it. I don't want other folk talking poorly of it. Because some folk are like that. They get their piece of media that they love, and they don't want no one talking poorly, and they might become like hyper defensive of it to the point where it does more harm for the fan fiction than good. With some people, where, as I'm just saying, some folk are, as I've said, hyper defensive, and I get why. I get why. Don't mean I agree with it, but I get why some people are over defensive or overly defensive with a piece of work. Also, I'm occasionally alt-tabbing out to see if anyone's commented. Which is since we have a viewer, but they haven't really actually talked, so oh well. I don't know, maybe they're just listening in. Which in this case, if you're listening in, welcome. I'm gonna be a bit rambling. I'm someone who just rambles a lot. Apologies. Damn. The fun of playing TNO. Once the game crashes, or it doesn't crash, but instead lags. And tries to go through the motions. No, the game's going to have to go through its motions. The fun part. No. Okay, seems like the viewer from before has left. Oh well. Oh well, that happens. Alright, as I was talking about, more or less. Gate. The anime. I don't mind it. I don't have a bad viewpoint on it. Originally, it was meant as a, as I understand, it was originally meant to be a propaganda piece for the Japanese Self-Defense Force, JSDF. Sometimes it's easy just to say the full thing instead of the acronym. Especially if you've been talking for a while. I might also do a shout out video soon, or a shout out live stream. Mostly to a YouTuber who I actually enjoy the content of. I might not. It's a political YouTuber. I don't really think maybe it might be a good idea. Maybe it might not. But it's sort of the decisions you have to make sooner or later when it comes to politics or political channels. Anyway, sorry, I'm beginning to talk myself. Talk till I can't. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna be. Oh hey, oh hey mate. Sorry about that. Sorry, my voice just fucking died there. Uh, good to see you, good to see you, mate. Yeah, true. Crossovers can be well put together depending on also like the author, like depending upon what you're wanting to read or write. Um, the fanfiction I have linked in the comment above you. Um, is sort of a fanfiction I've been following for a good year plus. It's not a crossover, more or less not a crossover. It is it's sort of one of the ideas from the anime such manga that I have titled in the title. Sorry, just going nowhere. Um, sorry, but true, yeah, crossover can be pretty well put together. Oh no, it's just sort of me rambling about ideas I have. The fanfiction I have linked is A Song of Ice and Fire. It's not a crossover, but instead a portal between Earth and the Song of Ice and Fire world, Westeros, the main area, Westeros. And it's a very interesting one. As I've said, I've been following the fanfiction for about like a good year or two, and it's pretty well put together. As I've said way earlier in the stream, it sort of went off the rails. It's sort of the fanfiction itself has it's got some good, it's got some poor, it's a mixed bag. I might just wait. Can I? No, I don't think I can change. Wait, can I change the title? Yeah, I'm going to quickly remove the anime mentioned. Um, so yeah, just gonna be changing that. I might put a link to the stream because I'm completely new to this part. Mostly just like stream stuff. So if it seems like I'm sort of going all over the place, yeah, there's reasons for it. I'm just going to be quickly putting this into the chat. So, if you want to join the stream, say in the chat. I'll send. Okay. All right. Never mind. Looks like he's sort of just left. Okay. Oh well. As I was about to say, I'm kind of think of ending the live stream here. Um. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna be ending. I don't know if I'm gonna be. I don't know. So like the question of do I end this live stream? Do I not? Do I? Do I? Do I? Don't I? Do I? Yeah. That's sort of an annoying thing. Because I don't really have an audience for live streams. At the same time, I don't really have a set live stream time. Considering my last couple of live streams have been, um, considering my last couple of live streams have still been like, one of them was like 20 minutes, 6 minutes, 13 minutes, a minute. Sort of all over the place, really. 20 minutes, yada, yada, yada. And so, like, Sorry. It is sort of interesting because so like my live streams though at the time they don't get any views. They're like afterwards they get views. Yeah. I've been on your live streams a couple of times. Ah. Anyway, I'm sort of thinking about if I should send out, put the invite into the chat because as I've already said, I'm kind of new to using StreamYard, so it's sort of just thinking about it. And if you do want to join, just say in the chat. Yeah, it's been a while. I haven't commented on your videos in a while, mate. Sorry about that. Um, sorry for suddenly going silent. Was just quickly reading. Oh yeah, time goes by fast. Oh yeah, time just whoop, straight past me. It's crazy. It is crazy how quickly time has just gone by. Feels bloody crazy. And sometimes you feel like you're just going into like I don't know, like a coma. Just like suddenly, a month or two have passed, and it's just like what? So we're already nearing the end of the year, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Ah! Just screaming internally. It's just like this is not fun. It's just suddenly going like looking at how much time has passed and just going, wow, that's crazy. And then just I don't know, spiral in my case. Because it feels like so much time has passed and like not a lot. It's one of those weird things where it's like it just suddenly happens. It's like you look at the times past and it's like, um, I don't know what I'm going with this. It's just like sometimes I remember you just remember odd stuff. Like you remember you really enjoyed a YouTuber, but they haven't uploaded anything like 2, 3 years. And it's like, God damn it. I just found this YouTuber. He's really good, and then just like nothing happens. It's like nothing has happened in like the last 2, 3 years. And if memory serves me correct, YouTube is not putting videos under a paywall. Um, they're not, thankfully. Although it can feel like that, especially with how lengthy some ads can be. Um, depends on what um device you're watching YouTube on. You do notice that I mostly use computer the computer instead of most other platforms because like, I have ad block. I don't. I use ad block most of the time because I also have to download Firefox because we get we get like a bit of news saying that a while back, a little bit back, If we get bad news, ad block's going to be kicked. You're not going to be able to use ad block right now. So like with Google updating its software, and so suddenly you can't use ad block, which is bullshit in my viewpoint. I'm just going to close the blind. So, sorry about that. There. Anyway, figure I'll just go back to the original question. No, YouTube is not putting videos under a paywall. They do have premium, which is just you can get to view videos without ads, which we could already do that for forever now, for a long time now. But now they want to sell us it. Crazy. Just crazy. If you can't tell, I don't have a positive opinion upon um, some decisions of YouTube. Sorry for going quiet for a time. Don't know if you can hear my computer or not. Alright, I'm going to be ending the stream here. You all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.